Hey out there, everybody. Chris Renshaw here again with another review for you guys. This time, it's a Magic the Gathering review for you. That's right. I was very excited. Wizards of the Coast sent me a nice new intro pack for their new set come out. In case you don't know, Wizards of the Coast recently released the 2014 core set for Magic the Gathering. This is the core set that contains a lot of the basic kind of like creatures and spells and stuff that you're going to be using throughout the year. That's kind of like a filler set, kind of. So like each year they do a themed set. This year it's going to be Greek mythology, but you got to have all those cards are going to be very themed around that Greek mythology. So you got to have your core base. You got to have that base going so that you have enough cards to be able to fully make all these decks and be like, these are all great, but I really need that burn spell that'll do 2 damage to somebody. Oh, wait, there's a shock spell in the core set. I can use that. So, just came out. I have here one of the intro packs. You can see it's already open. So, this is not an opening video. And this one is called Psychic Labyrinth. It's a white and blue deck. You can tell from the top. Normally, when I get these sets, I usually will review them by playing them, or myself or my co-host for my podcast, Philip. We'll sit down and we'll play a game to kind of fully understand the deck. But had a lot of scheduling trouble trying to get him sitting down to where we could play a game. Between him being sick, me being busy, etc. And I didn't want you guys to wait to get any more great stuff. So I'm going to use this video to talk about what is an intro pack. For those of you that don't know anything about Magic, you might be curious as to what is an intro pack, what comes in an intro pack. Basically, an intro pack is it's probably the best way to get into Magic, honestly. It's like $15. You can get it just about anywhere. Supporting local gaming stores is great, but if you don't have one, or you don't know if you have one nearby, go to Walmart, Target, probably Kmart, anywhere. You'll probably see these hanging up on a rack next to all these sporting cards and the trading cards, the footballs and the soccers and the whatnot. You'll see a whole bunch of different ones, so you can choose the pack that you like. You get it. Now, if you know somebody else that will be into Magic, they also do 2-player booster battle sets. It's really cheap, like $10-20. Those are good too, because it's a good way of getting somebody else in so that you have somebody to fight. But if you know people that play Magic already and you just need to get a deck for yourself to learn how to play, intro deck's the best way to go about doing that. So what comes in an intro deck? So we're going to open it up here. Take out this. Don't need that anymore. Inside, you will find a deck already made for you. Don't have to do anything. It's got a nice, they always comes with one nice little shiny, otherwise known as foil cards. Shows it's a rare. You see this golden symbol. This one is Jace's Mindseeker. It's a 4/4 creature, and it's a flying. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent puts the top 5 cards of his or her library into their graveyard. And you can cast an instant or sorcery card from among them without paying its mana cost. What does that mean? That means that when you play this card, the person you're playing against has to take the top 5 cards of their deck and throw them away. You can't use them anymore. But if there are any of these specific cards in here that it mentions on here, then you can play them for free to help you out versus helping him out. So he loses the cards and you gain the cards, so everyone wins. So this is, I believe this is a 60 card. Yes, this is a full 60 card deck. You could easily, if you knew anything about Magic, if you had a place where you could go play Friday Night Magic, you could easily take this deck, go to a Friday Night Magic, play in a constructed tournament. You're probably not going to win because those people are going to have much more well-constructed decks. But until you grasp all the basics and can build your own decks yourself, this will get you a pretty good ways. So you can see it says the Magic on the back. They also come with 2 booster packs. So not only do you get the deck, you're like, man, I want some more cards. Oh, wait, here they are. They got 2 booster packs. Each one of these has 15 cards. You can see I've already opened them. I wanted to know what was inside. Been looking for some rare. Hey, I know I have a problem. Don't sue me. All right. I have a problem. I have to open booster packs. Sometimes I can't pass by them. I have to be like, ooh, booster pack. I need some new cards. Anyways, so in here now, these will not be tailored to this deck. These are just like when you see these packs in the shelf, you'll see booster packs just like these hanging next to it. That's all these are. These are just completely randomized 15 card booster packs. You might be lucky, and there might be a card in here that you can use. Probably not. Well, I'm sure there's probably at least one amongst these 2 packs. There's probably at least one card you could use in your deck. Could be more, could not be anything. But so that just gives you kind of like a taste. Gives you a taste of the whole booster pack fever. I could go through all these, but I think that would be kind of beside the point. So what? But wait, there's more. See, there's more stuff in here. Can you see that? Yeah. We empty it out the rest of the way. You have 2 little packets here. These are little fold-up pamphlets. So what are these? Well, the first one is this what I think it is? Yes. Okay. So the first one is this big, huge how to play. So it shows you everything you need to know to get started into Magic. Shows you what the battlefield looks like, what the different colors of land, what they mean, what you'll need, which I'm pretty sure it says. Yeah. Yeah, it basically tells you what I said, that the intro deck's the good way to start. So it shows you what the battlefield looks like, and then on the back shows you how you can get started, what your first game's going to be like, even breaks down what a card looks like, and what all the different things on a card is. You got what combat, attacking, blocking, the different types of cards like I mentioned on that card, and then kind of a glossary of commonly used terms. So that's what that. So what's the other one? Well, the other one is kind of, and you'll see basically any booster. You'll see not only intro decks for the 2014 core set when you go look at these, but there'll be intro decks for all the Magic sets they have, and each one has pretty much the same thing. It just might be themed a little different. What this one is specific to the set. This is another big, huge thing. So the first one is just kind of like an ad, basically saying, "Hey, improve your deck. Buy stuff," and then, hey, check out Friday Night Magic at your local gaming store. On the back, bam, these are all the intro decks for Magic 2014. There are 5 sets for the Magic 2014 core set. This is the detailed breakdown of what's in each set. You can see right here, this one, that's the Psychic Labyrinth. That's the one we have right now. But you can see that there are 4 other sets that you could choose from if you wanted to. And down at the bottom, you'll see, down at the bottom, no matter what set you pick, it will give you a description of how that deck plays. So you can see what's in my deck. Before even opening this pack, you got what's in my deck, how do I play my deck. Each deck in Magic is themed a specific way, and it's designed to be played a certain way. They don't just throw you a random set of cards. Each deck is designed to do a specific task, and this pamphlet will tell you exactly what the specifics for your deck are. So now, finally open up the deck. So as you can see, like I said, you're not getting cheapened in here. You got 60 cards here. So they're not going to be sorted at all. You're going to have to do a lot of shuffling the first time you play. Or maybe they are. Oh, we're not. Okay, they're not. All right, so yeah, you got your creatures, you got your spells. So, I'm not going to do a detailed breakdown because this would take probably another 10 minutes just to go through each individual card. There's a lot of cards here. There's probably 40-something different creatures and spells, non-basic lands, which is, by the way, in case you didn't know, that's this stack here. It's just these basic lands. You got islands, and you got plains. You got your blue cards, you got your white cards. This is what you use to cast your spells. So, you're going to have a whole bunch of creatures to fight people. You're going to have a whole bunch of spells that you're going to use to affect your creatures and affect your opponent's creatures. So, there you go. This deck, I by reading this and looking through the cards, this deck is more of a control deck, which means you're going to throw out some creatures to help block you, to protect your life, but at the same time, those creatures and the spells that you have in here are all going to be about controlling your opponent, making them discard cards, making you draw cards so you have the advantage and they have the disadvantage, getting rid of their cards, keeping them from casting cards. So that's going to be how you're going to play this deck. You're going to control what cards they have. Meanwhile, you're going to be casting your creatures, and you're keeping your opponent from casting his stuff, and then you're going to use your creatures to maul over him, basically. I don't know how well that works in this deck, because I have not played it. Hopefully, over the next couple weeks, I'll get a chance to break this out and actually play it. But I didn't want you guys to go another couple weeks without having a video. So here you go. That is the Psychic Labyrinth deck for the Magic 2014 core set. Looks really awesome. I've played Magic 2014 the past couple of weeks. While I have not played this deck specifically, I can give you a good review of 2014 in general. I love it. I've had so much more fun because this is the first set that really I've come all the way back to Magic. I've been kind of taking my steps in on the past couple sets, but I jumped kind of in midway. I didn't do any of the pre-releases and that sort of stuff. I got the decks. I got a couple booster packs, but that was it. This set is the first set I have jumped wholly back in. I've been doing tournaments. I've been buying booster packs. I've been making decks, and I'm having a blast. I've been getting Chloe into it. Chloe loves it a lot. In case you don't know, Chloe's my 9-year-old daughter. She loves the game. We're really excited for the Theros set when it comes out, but I can wait for that set because this set is definitely getting that classic itch. That's the one thing I like about the core sets is while the theme sets is like what's new in Magic, the core sets is basically classic Magic. It's like these are the cards that got you into Magic. Like I recognize not all the cards, but there are a decent number of cards I recognize from previous sets because they do a lot of reprints in the core sets to keep the cards that are popular current. So like I said, while the Theros and all the other theme sets, like there was Ravnik and all that stuff, while that stuff is great for, okay, let's take Magic in a new direction and try something new, the core set's like, this is why you got into Magic. This is why you're still into Magic. Hey, remember those days when you could play this cards? Well, now you can play those cards again. So, I definitely recommend. I've played it in booster drafts. I've played it in... I'm about to do the Magic Game Days tomorrow. I can't wait to get on that. But I'm having a blast with this game. I know you are too. So, if you have not gone out and picked up any Magic 2014 stuff yet, I highly recommend it. You're going to love it if you're any Magic player at all. And if you're not a Magic player yet, this is the best time to get into it because when they put out the new theme set, it's going to be a whole lot of new mechanics. You're not going to understand what's going on, but it's a core set. There's a reason they call it a core set because this is the fundamentals of Magic. So if you want to get in on the ground floor before they start adding new floors and new rooms and stuff, this is where you get in. This is where you do it. I hope you guys really get into it and enjoy it as much as I have here recently. So, thanks for watching this video. If you have any comments, if you've tried this deck, if you've played any Magic 14 stuff recently, let me know what kind of deck you're using. Let me know. Comment below and tell me what are you running these days. How are you doing in booster drafts? So comment below. You can also email me, chris@ocdcast.com, or go to my website to find other great videos either here on this YouTube channel or at my website, ocdcast.com. You can also follow me on Twitter. I'm at Chris the Prof, and I'm on Facebook as facebook.com/obsessive comics disorder. Thanks again, you guys, for watching this video, and I will see you next time.